What is up, critics? Welcome back to the Money Fronts DLC update drip feed. So finally we've received our last drip feed vehicle of the DLC, which is going to be the drift variant of the Walton L35. Now, usually pretty much every single car in GTA Online, you'd buy the regular variant, right? And then you take it to the LS car meet and then you install drift tuning and boom, you have your drift version of the car. But for the new Drift Walton, they actually decided to make it a completely separate vehicle, which is interesting. And supposedly this thing is forced drift tuning. So no matter what you do, it has the drift tuning. So kind of interesting, way that Rockstar went about this. But what's really cool is the fact that for the first 2 weeks of it, at launch, it's going to be free for all players. So you don't have to have GTA Plus, nothing like that. For every single player, it is free, no gimmicks. So that's very cool, actually. $1.4 million is the normal price of this thing, so I mean you're saving quite a bit of money there. Now, the Money Fronts DLC released back in mid-June, and then a week later, Rockstar pretty much released all the drip feed cars except for this one. So now 2 months later, August 14th, 2025. When they officially released the Drift Walton. So very interesting and weird spacing there, but we finally officially have it out. So here it is. I have it here right next to the Walton stock that released in the same DLC a couple months ago. So you can see the Walton stock over here, for example. It has the full interior, but this one gives you like a racing interior. You got the carbon dash, which actually looks pretty sick. The crazy seats and all that. Love it. And then you get a wide body, which I think looks awesome on there, and better fitment too. So those wheels actually do stick out further. If you look here, compared to the Walton stock, where the wheels are further in. So that is, this thing definitely has the look. I think this one looks a lot better than the Walton stock. I love this custom look with the wide body and lowered and all that. Now, in terms of what the Drift Walton is based on, it's not really based on anything in particular. It's sort of like a mix of different custom, drift variants in real life of the 1991 Chevy S10. So a lot of people, they buy those trucks and they modify them to different things. Some people go with crazy off-road lifted builds. Some people will take them and do drift builds with them with wide bodies and stuff like that. So that's sort of like what it's inspired on there. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out all the customization we got. Supposedly this one does offer different upgrades compared to the Walton stock. You can see it is in the off-roads class there, so not the best classification, but it is what it is. Armor, bumpers. So like I was saying earlier, the regular Walton, which is the crazy, well, not really that crazy, but it is the lifted off-road one, right? And then the Walton stock, they actually have pretty much the same visual customization. So it's kind of weird to have a lowered truck with off-road style parts, right? This one, however, it does have custom options that a street truck should have, which looks sick. So you can see it's got some nice extended splitters and such. I think it looks cool. So yeah, this one does have, I believe, like a really cool body kit in the wide body section. So I think we'll skip this for now and probably just come back to it. Rear bumpers, you got street diffuser, and then you got race diffuser. Yeah, the race diffuser actually looks pretty decent, but we'll go to the wide body options and then we'll come back to this and see how it looks. Exhaust, so you got small pipe exhaust. I don't like that one. Angled and slash blast. You know what? I actually prefer the stock. Like I don't know how I feel about these tips with the. Actually, the large bore actually looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks with the titanium. It looks a lot better than these up here. These just don't look that good. These look a little bit better. Okay, we'll go with the titanium tipped large bore. Fenders. Here we go. So you got primary stock arches. Then here you got the secondary, carbon. Then you got bolt-on arches, which gives you a nice smooth wide body. Still with the riveted fenders, but that looks really, really cool. It looks a lot more similar to the sample photo I put earlier for the real life one. Carbon. Then you got the molded, which sticks out a lot. You can see it kind of like goes around the wheels as well. It's kind of like cut there. That's really, really interesting looking. Then you have the carbon variant of that, secondary, and then here you have the drift kit. I think this is just so cool. Completely transforms the look of the truck, and it's quite clearly based on the GMC Cyclone. This body kit, it just looks incredible. The fact Rockstar did this, I absolutely love it. So I'm definitely putting on the drift kit in the primary. I think it looks phenomenal, so we'll do that. Now we can go back to the bumpers and let's see what changes here. Oh, so the splitter is underneath it. Wow, I quite like that actually. That is so weird, it's behind it. I've never... Huh, okay, well, the extended splitter in this case actually looks pretty good below that. Because the side skirt is very, very low anyway. And then diffusers. Huh, the diffusers work with it, I guess. Oh, the race diffuser actually looks really good against that body kit. Wow, this thing is very low. And we haven't even... I don't think there's a suspension option for this. Alright, let's go to grill. Grill with inserts. Matte black grill. Inserts. You get the light tape, which this wasn't an option on the Walton stock. Primary. Inserts. Different tape. I'm feeling the primary grille, the regular primary grille. We'll do that. Hood, you got the clean hood, so it removes the body line in the center. Okay. Carbon version of that. Then you got the vented clean hood, the vents in the front. Then you got the cow induction hood. I love that. Ooh, ram air hood. Exposed turbos hood. Cow induction with turbos. Interesting. Hood delete with exposed turbos. Bug catchers. That's awesome. Wow. Man, this thing is fun. Like the level of customization it has, I'm quite surprised actually. I really like the exposed turbo option on this thing. I feel like it suits it well, but at the same time I love the look of the simple cow induction hood. But I believe this one changes the entire engine model. Ram air hood looks pretty cool. That's from the Slam Van Custom. They copied over to this. I think I'm gonna go with the exposed turbos hood. I just love the way that looks. Lights. You know, we'll do custom lights. This is a very, very, very custom build. There's nothing, you know, 90s about this build right now. Well, I mean, could still be 90s with a body kit and stuff. Alright, racing liveries. Well worn. Wow, these are cool liveries too. Think of delivery. I like that one a lot.
Whatever you desire. Technology and
I like this Dinka delivery livery a lot. This was not... Well, I mean, none of these liveries are available on the Walton L35 stock. I think I'm gonna make something work with that livery. That looks sick. Plate. Do the black plate. Oh, I'm putting a plate on nothing, so this one doesn't have a plate. Okay, never mind. Respray. So for this, so it's like a orangish kind of color. So what goes with orange? I feel like black, but we've done that before with the other Walton builds. We've done like a black and red build. And the white, I don't want to do a white truck. So I think we'll go with a gray. I think we'll do like a nice dark steel, and then we'll throw an ice white pro on there. Let's see how that looks. I like that. I think with some black wheels it'll look really good. Some black custom with the chrome lip and stuff. Secondary color is going to be any secondary options you choose. Sadly, no brake caliper color. but your secondary options you choose. And then trim color is actually going to be your interior color, but in this case we the interior on the drift variant is all like stripped, while the race interior stuff, so it's changing absolutely nothing. But yeah, emblem for this truck goes on the doors. Roll cage, so here you can do a half cage behind the seats, very hidden, very simple. Then you got the padded full cage. I believe the trim color might be linked to this. Let's try that out really quick. Let's just put as a matter of fact, let's put the orange. Let's just put like just put regular orange there. Let's see. Oh, so it would only be the padding, not the center of the seats. Okay. Interesting. Rally and then padded rally cage. Kind of like the orange in there. I think it's a little too much, I think. We should go with the rally cage. I like the seats a lot because the seats change in between. This one looks fine too, but let's go with the rally cage. Roof, you got different roof scoops. Roof with antenna, carbon. I think the roof scoop is a little too much. Skip that. Spoiler upgrades. Ooh, we got the nice lip spoiler. Medium, large. The street wing. That's fun. Competition wing. Drift meat wing. I quite like the way that looks on this thing. Oh wow, with the dip in the center too. Chassis mounted wing. This thing is fun, man. Like the customization it offers is really, really like cool and different. I mean, you can go just wild with it. I do like the lip spoiler a lot though. The simple one, just the boot lip spoiler. Sun strips if you want to do that. Oh wow, that goes to delivery very well. Different sun strips. Yeah, let's go with that. It's like a livery, the primary one. Suspension, you can lower more. Oh my goodness. We're in the ground. Wow. An inch, like literally touching the ground. That's insane actually. I don't know if that's too low. There's no such thing as too low, man. Yes, I think there is at this point. Maybe we'll do street. Do street. Truck bed. Cage braced, and then rally fuel setup thing. I want to have the bed clean on this one. Wheels, finally. I've been wanting to change these. Bit of a street category. And I think the Cosmo Mark IIIs look incredible on there. Or see how the Giga Mesh, yeah, the Giga Mesh, I don't like those too much. The Cosmo Mark IIIs, wow, I like those a lot. In black, I think that looks fantastic there. Oof, I like that a lot. Windows, we'll skip the tints, and that's all the options there. Wow, very interesting truck. Let's take it for a drive. That looks awesome. Wow. I'm happy with that. Yep, forced with drift tuning stock. So I mean, it's I think, I don't know. I feel like that is kind of annoying because what if you want these parts but you don't want it to drive like a drift car, right? That's the only thing that's a little bad about this, but whatever. Alright, floor it. I suck at driving drift cars, so I drive it as best I can here. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about this truck. Wow, it slows down a lot when you start turning. What is this G-Wagon doing? And same exhaust note too as the regular L35 and the stock variant. I hate drift cars. It's just as driving in the city with them is not fun. You know, an empty road or whatever, you know, it's fine. But in the city, it's just like, oh, with the traffic, it makes it very difficult. I still think it's really fun though. I mean, it's free for the first 2 weeks at at launch. I mean, who cares, honestly? Rockstar didn't have to do that, and they still did. So, I mean, I think that's cool. First person view is wild with those turbos on there. I definitely like this one a lot more than the stock variant though. I feel like that one is just butchered. I just, the customization is just the same one from the off-road variant. It just doesn't work with that one. This was very well done, very tastefully done. I like this thing a lot. And of course, since it's a drift car, you can do this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's so difficult to drive. There we go, maneuver. There we go. I like it. Alright, manage vehicles, preferences, all. So the hood doesn't open on this one if you have the turbo option, because it does do the hood pins. There's the interior. Carbon dash is really cool. I like these seats with the center padding in it. Tailgate opens up. Cool little truck, man. I like it a lot. It's different. You know, we've been needing, you know, a nice custom truck like this. I mean, the last one we got was what? The one from the Tuners update? I forgot the name of it. Very, very forgettable. It was called the, oh, let's go back here and look. I completely forgot. It's under two-door. That one was called the Warner HKR. Like the last lowered custom truck we got. This one is very, very cool. This one actually has proper fitment, because the Warner HKR, you'd put the wide body on it and the wheel fitment was horrible. The wheels were too far in. So this one actually has proper fitment with the wide body. It's a separate model. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I mean, it's free. Even at this normal price though, I still think it's kind of worth it, you know? I mean, normal price is what, like 1.4, yeah, 1.4 mil. I mean, I personally think it's worth it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.